The SWWC involves career and technical education programs running between 6 different districts in Washington County.
Our community partners are Chelsea, Dexter, Lincoln, Manchester, Milan, and Saline.
The South and West Washington Consortium gives students skills and opportunities for their future.
The SWWC has really prepared me for my future career.
With first-hand experience, students will have high skill in their field, be in high demand, and earn high wages in their future.
Marketing has helped prepare me for the business industry.
Whether it's catering a career in culinary or sparking your knowledge in welding, find your passion through the SWWC. The South and West Washington Consortium, turning the gears for tomorrow's careers.
You know, I think the unique thing about photography is just capturing that single moment. Some of the shoots that we do, it's like, it's a fleeting moment and you can't recreate that. And just kind of freezing that moment in time is special to me.
The focus of this class is really 2 parts. There is the 75% digital part where we're using DSLR mirrorless cameras, and then there is the 25% darkroom. So we're using film cameras. I just want to portray emotion, and I want to be able to capture a memory in my work, and I want people to be able to feel what I'm feeling in that moment. If you really love photography and you know that's something that you're passionate about, then this class is perfect for you.
Well, agri-science consists of 4 classes. Agri-science biology, botany, plant systems, zoology, animal systems. And when they complete botany and the animal systems, they get 6 credits at Michigan State University.
You can relate most sciences to agriculture, so like if you go through the ag program, then you can transfer into any type of science and you can relate it to agriculture.
Everybody has to eat or wear clothes at this point, so there's always going to be jobs.
This is a great class that'll help you get started on creating a business. It's not just about farmers. It's important for everyone to understand because ag science revolves not just around the food, but it also helps with lawn care, building,
or working with equipment. It all depends on what their thing is. And the nice thing is they can customize their experience.
I think that even if you don't think this class might be something for you, everyone can find use in this class in their future.
You get involved, it's limitless.
Automotive technology is one of the many programs in the SWWC. Held at Saline High School, Autotech is a hands-on way to get into the automotive field.
Automotive 1 is all the things that we teach you to get your foot in the door, all the very, very basics of basic engine and how the basic internal combustion engine operates. In the second year course, full trimester brakes, full trimester steering suspension, wheel alignment, and then a full trimester of engine performance.
There's also an internship program that offers jobs to juniors and seniors that take this class. You learn how to do this stuff and then you're given opportunities to apply it in a workplace environment.
To many students, cars mean freedom. If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, consider taking automotive technology in your junior or senior year. Welcome to SWWC Building Trades.
We try to expose our students to as much variety in the building trades as we can. So we do that by working on site.
On-site work at this program requires students to overcome obstacles with teamwork and skill.
When you start, I didn't really know anything about building, and after you do it so much, you learn and you can help the people that don't really know, because everyone's still learning here.
You just gotta work with your team to get over it and better it.
Most students in this program hope to move on and accomplish bigger things in the workforce.
Well, I want to be a plumber when I'm older, and I knew this program would help me better that.
I'm probably going to work a summer job this year, doing some type of construction too.
So a lot of our students are going to participate in the work-study aspect of CTE program next year.
If you have a passion for construction, make sure to check out this amazing program.
Careers in Education is a year-long class in the consortium where students get to experience what it's like to be a teacher. It's geared for juniors or seniors. If somebody knows for sure they really want to be a teacher, I recommend starting their junior year so they have an opportunity to apply for the second-year program.
Taking Careers in Education has been a great class, probably one of my favorites I've ever taken. I think a lot of the things that Ms. Freeburn teaches us are directly applicable to the class.
You get to pick what teacher you want to go work with, what grade, and you go in there and you basically become a cadet teacher, almost like a student teacher. It's really fun.
My job is to help prepare students to know what they're to expect, to help boost up employability skills. One thing that I like to stress about this program is how much you matter every single day on the job. Attendance and showing up for your students, these kids learn to expect you to be there and they love you. My hope is that students get to try on this profession and then notice all the different career pathways they have afterwards. You should sign up for Careers in Education.
Students need to learn to create drawings for things because everything has a drawing for it somewhere so they can be manufactured or produced.
In the CAD program, there are two different paths.
Technical drafting is more towards parts, things that are mechanical based, whereas architecture is more for residential and commercial structures.
Students are creating real-world solutions to real-world problems.
I like being able to be I made an actual thing that you would use, like an apple peeler, pencil sharpener.
CAD isn't all just behind the screen.
I'm really enjoying making a one-room 3D model, and we have to physically make it out of cardboard and cardstock.
The CAD program has been very successful, students winning awards at competitions and being set up for bright futures.
We've been fortunate enough to have been top 10 in the nation in architecture for the last 3 years, and we've actually won back-to-back national championships 2 out of the last 3 years in technical drafting.
If you want to learn how to use some machinery and get to create brand new exciting things, then come join Computer Integrated Manufacturing.
So when students come into this class, they're going to learn a variety of different skills. They're going to start out with some manual machining. And then we're going to go to some CNC machining.
I like that I can get out of normal school and I can get my hands dirty, I can make something, and I can enjoy the process of making something.
I think this is a great class for anyone, not necessarily just if you're going into manufacturing, but no matter where you're going, this is going to give you a skill, and you can take the skill with you wherever you go.
If you're working on the lathe and don't really know how to use it, you can say, hey, I need some help over here, and they'll gladly, everyone is so nice, they'll come over and help you.
And if you're looking to get your start in using machinery and creating brand new things, then Computer Integrated Manufacturing is the place for you.
Computer servicing is a class where we learn to do a lot of information technology stuff. So we do hardware, we do operating systems, we do networking, and we do cybersecurity. We do a lot of work on simulators. So there's an organization called CompTIA, which is the national industry organization, which allows us to work through certifications through them.
My favorite part about this class is the community that you form with other students. I'd say having that support, having that network of you guys are all pretty much just trying to figure things out together. Basically if you don't know something, someone else will.
I have a full electronics lab where we can work on if we want to do soldering or learn microcontrollers, things like that. We have a full lab where we can do that information. I also have desktop computers that we can work on, put RAM in them or change hard drives out or put multimeters on them to check power supplies, things like that.
I would really encourage students to take this class because especially when you're interested in something like tech, most of the community is found online. So I feel like this is a really great way to really have an in-person community and a place where they can learn in person.
cosmetology business is growing, and students have taken an interest. If you're interested in anything to do with cosmetology, the Huron Valley Beauty Academy is the place for you.
So the students start in the classroom and they primarily are learning theory and they're working on mannequins. And then after they have clocked about 350 hours, they graduate out onto our salon clinic floor.
From hands-on work like cutting and coloring hair, all the way to learning salon management.
Once you're licensed with your cosmetology license, you are fully ready to do services in not only just hair, but also anything related to skin, makeup, hair removal, as well as all nail services.
From the friendships you make to the great work environment here, the students here will agree that the class's rewarding atmosphere makes every moment spent here truly fulfilling.
The fact that I can just come, express myself, be around people that share the same interests as me, the great energy that this place gives off. I recommend joining. You kind of find your people here.
Preparing food for people is just something that brings joy. The students can expect a well-rounded experience where I try to give them basics of baking and cooking. Main focus for me is I like the students to have fun in what they're doing.
It's a very hands-on class. It's a passion for me. It expresses who I am.
We have a finished dish and a student just looks at it and says, I can't believe I made this.
Just getting to make a lot of stuff that I'm proud of.
So that's always just one of those fun moments when they do something that they never thought they could.
If you're thinking of joining, it's definitely worth it to apply. It's been an amazing experience and I could not recommend it enough.
Right? Which means we want it to be flowing constantly.
Interested in turning your passion in computer science into a future career? Look no further than the cybersecurity program, located at the 500 building in Chelsea.
Well, I mean, I've always liked computers, but consortium, at least with cybersecurity, has given me a chance to kind of branch out. If nothing else, it gives you an opportunity to learn basic cybersecurity, which is something that isn't taught enough.
And with the help of career certification programs, cybersecurity will give you an early leg up on competition when entering the workforce.
They are intro Cisco certification, so they learn how the network is managed, how it is built, how information travels, and that is building up to a CCNA certification through Cisco. They can also earn the CompTIA Network Plus certification and the CompTIA Security Plus certification.
With the ability to transfer credits to WCC or be qualified for entry-level job opportunities, you'll be securing your systems and your future by taking cybersecurity.
My name is Dwayne Moss. I teach engineering and robotics. This class means the world to me. This is our highest level engineering class for high school students.
Engineering robotics is a great class. It helps you for the future a lot. You're surrounded by great people, great teacher. The machines we have is super excellent, and being able to be surrounded by this at such a young age to, get me farther in life is important to me.
I think engineering is super important for my future because it teaches me about problem solving. I think that's the most thing that's important to me.
I have many students who have come through this program. They're at MIT and have come back to thank me because they've done the engineering design process here in high school, and now they're doing it in college. So when it's presented to them, they're like, I've done this, I know this.
In the athletic world, students and athletes tend to get injured. That's where exercise science and sports medicine students come in to help.
Exercise science and sports medicine is an umbrella term for many different careers and skills. Our main focus is injury evaluation and assessment, specifically of athletic injuries.
If students take this class, they will learn valuable skills and earn certifications, which makes this class stand out from the rest.
Our class stands out because we do offer a few certifications. So we offer CPR first aid, as well as a new teen mental health certification. We run a lot of scenarios specifically for emergencies so that they have to think on their feet and know how to act especially if an emergency were to occur.
Students who take this class will learn skills that will help them for their future careers.
It's a lot of lectures and notes, but then you really get to practice. And being hands-on is how you learn. You can be prepared for what you're going to do in the real world, and I think that's a very valuable lesson to have.
I joined GraphX because I love art.
I actually joined it because my dad used to take this class, and he talked about how fun it was and how great the teacher was. And so I joined it actually last year, and it was probably the best class I've ever taken.
The GraphX program is run more as a business.
So we're making business cards, decals, sports team shirts. My favorite project is probably this hoodie I'm wearing right now. I made this hoodie for myself, and I love it.
Instead of just sitting in front of a computer all day, which you really would do in any other class, you're up and around doing stuff that, actually is for customers and, increasing your own kind of like knowledge in a whole field.
I would say take the consortium.
Take GraphX.
This is perfect for you.
Health Sciences, located at Chelsea High School in the mornings and Saline High School in the afternoon, is an entry-level class into all things health science.
My favorite part about this class is probably developing all the skills that may occur in your everyday day.
This is just experience and building up your confidence with actually treating people and public speaking, talking to someone through the task, making patients comfortable.
This class is just really great for anyone who wants to get into health, whether you want to be a nurse or you want to be a full-on doctor. It really leads you into this sort of department.
I think the biggest thing I want the students to know is that if they're at all interested in healthcare, take the class.
It's very beneficial, not only the skills, but the knowledge that you gain. It's all wonderful and just so useful in life.
Located at Dexter High School, a new program called Hospitality and Tourism Management has recently taken off. With it being a new program, students may be wondering, what really is this class?
It gives students the opportunity to learn more about the hotel, restaurant, convention. We looked at management, a little bit of finance, security. It really exposes them to all of the different areas for hospitality.
We get to learn so much, like how to build a resume and really real-world skills.
The class is really small and it's low stress. This class has endless opportunities.
From hosting events to gaining experience from workplaces like the kitchen, Hospitality and Tourism Management has so much to offer.
Welcome to The Edge.
Stimulated by the school store, The Edge, the SWWC marketing program drives students through learning realistic business and management skills.
For me, I think marketing is fun. It's a little different than traditional classes in that we do a lot of project-based learning.
I like marketing mainly because it gives me an opportunity to display a lot of people skills, but also a lot of critical thinking.
From customer service to product management, marketing enhances student professionalism, communication, and business-like attitudes.
You're learning about something that really is going to apply if you decide to pursue a marketing career.
There's getting orders together, there's doing inventory.
Just a lot of fun. It's a great experience, and it's an opportunity to meet new people.
Stocked with business, partnership, and advanced productivity, marketing may be the class just for you.
In our ever-evolving digital world, web development opens doors to endless possibilities.
The class covers both web design and web development. So they learn 3 languages to do that: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We go into a lot of things like user interface, user experience, and accessibilities to make it accessible to everyone.
This class is pretty hands-on. Like, you actually get to experience it instead of just being lectured at for like the majority of the time.
Students also have the opportunity to gain certification in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to be marketable in this growing field.
The most recent project that we did was one that was for kids to use to prepare for like the SAT and ACT. I just thought it was interesting to work on because it was like the website that could actually be useful.
Get a head start in this growing field and design your future in modern web development.
I'm Nathan Bush, and this is Video News Production.
Somebody should take video news production because they want to tell stories. We live in a world of media these days, and I think if you're interested in that, why not learn how to do it properly? We use Adobe Premiere for our editing software. We also are using industry standard camcorders. We produce 2 shows every week. One's called SHS Today.
We kind of do general reporting on happenings around the school, and we have a lot of creative freedom. You will be pushed out of your comfort zone, but in the best way possible.
And the other's called Hornet Nation.
We do packages all the way from just covering like last night's game to an in-depth review on an athlete. It's really cool, the stories that we get to tell, and it's really opened up a bunch of doors for me.
And you can do more technical aspects if you want to as well. You never have to be in front of a camera if you don't want to.
Video news production is awesome. You gotta take it.
Visual imaging technology is a class where we really focus on design and printing.
We make images and then we end up printing them a lot of the times, a lot of like client work and a lot of just in-class projects too.
Anything that relates to printing, that's what this class is meant for. Right behind me is a screen printing press. We're screen printing t-shirts. Next to me here is a digital printing press. We're running booklets. We're making small posters, brochures.
I really like screen printing, but I also kind of like the creativity aspect in a way, because even when you're doing like a personal project, you still end up working with other people. You end up doing like critiques and stuff like that.
People don't realize when they walk into a store how much stuff is actually printed and all over the place. It's just an industry filled with possibilities.
Typical day in welding, I walk in.
Coming to class, taking attendance.
Then usually I go straight to my booth.
And then I go cut metal. Then I'll weld.
Welders are the foundation of all construction projects. The SWWC welding class will help you get into the field.
What's really nice about welding is that it doesn't actually have to be like a welding career. Aerospace or iron workers, the local 90, the pipe fitters. There's a lot of good opportunities for careers.
Students have the chance to use their skills in competitions.
So we go to a lot of different competitions. The most recent competition that we went to was Skills USA.
It's a bunch of different welding processes or cutting processes. You can go to competition for that and win a bunch of prizes such as scholarships, helmets, gloves.
This class teaches an advanced skill set, but it will also help you decide if the welding career path is right for you.
So people who have no idea about welding, I think, should take the class, understand it, and see what it's all about.
I mean, I may have welded once or twice before, but it was nothing compared to when I took this class.
The SWWC goes beyond the classroom experience. Your journey to join doesn't have to start when you're a junior. Check your home school for intro classes such as Video 1, intro robotics classes, and nutrition education. But if you're an incoming junior or senior, sign up for the SWWC opens in December to mid-February, the year before your junior or senior year. To sign up, go to the swwc.org. Click on the form and select your program and school. From there, you'll fill out a series of questions to determine your fit to the class. SWWC classes are hands-on, where students embrace the experience in the classroom.
It's just such an amazing opportunity, and that I highly recommend it to anyone that is interested in teaching. I think it's a great way to see if it's the right fit for you, because you really do get hands-on experience in the classroom, and it's just a great opportunity.
Students walk away from the SWWC feeling prepared and ready for the next step.
Even being able to put certifications on a resume, even if they're slightly outside of the scope of what's intending, it shows that you have the ability to learn other skills as well.
The SWWC empowers students to face their future with confidence.